is up? Myself, this is Poised here, and today I'm breaking down the movie Poised. If you haven't seen it, it's my basically little skit or short film around it. I think it's a short film. It's my little short film that I made. It took about, I'd say a couple, like 9 or 8 months to make, but it took me a year to actually think about it. Because this movie that I have a bunch of passion for. I had a bunch of passion for it. I loved it. I put all my heart and dedication to it. And I hope you guys liked it. But if you haven't seen it, we're covering spoilers. So spoiler alert, spoiler alert. We're covering spoilers here because we're gonna break down the film. You might already see from the title, so go watch it. The link's in the description. Or just click on my channel and go watch from there. So let's get it started. The reason I like this scene is because it shows the back and the front of an actor, the person of interest. Because it shows emotions really well from the mirror. Because you get to see the back of the person and you get to see their face reflected on the mirror. So you can see both. Which is a good way to evoke emotion better through the mirror. I think it's a pretty cool shot, and I did it because I want to show the sadness and everything that he's going through. Okay, so dropping the keys in front of the camera, I have a little fun story about it. I asked my dad if I can use the keys for I asked my dad if I could use the keys for the film, and he said yeah, because I needed those to signify that he actually went out of the house. So that's why I put it in front of the camera. I'm sorry if I sound like this, I'm a little sick. But it sounds like this. So it shows that he went outside the house. Basically, he took the car and went outside. Because Poised is 26, even though I'm not 26. I'm 13. I'm not supposed to be the character. I play the character. So the character is 26. So I put it in front of the camera just to show that he actually went out of the house and he wasn't just outside. Why to me? I know who you are. Who you're friends with. That photographer. I can't. Okay, so the photographer line, I put it in because it's actually a little Easter egg to the film I'm doing after this one. Justin the Photographer, starring one of my cousins. It's a little hint because him and Justin are friends. And that's the second movie coming out, and I hope you really enjoy that one. Because script is almost done of that one, and basically the photographer is basically a little Easter egg. So I made him watch a telenovela to show that, basically also to show that he watches telenovelas, so he knows Spanish. Kind of like how I do, watch telenovelas every time and almost cry about it. He's watching a Spanish telenovela to show the audience that he does normal things. He might be a character with like a bunch of these, and like the movie just goes very badly for him. It just goes for him. But he does do normal things, which I think is good to show for the character because he's not just this crazy, like depressed guy. He also does normal things.
I just wanted to say thanks. Thank you so much for listening to me every night, helping me on my projects, supporting me in my dream of becoming a director.
Amy is a really cool character because this is my first character to actually just make it on the spot. Because Amy wasn't even in the idea when I first thought of it. I thought of this film like August of last year. I thought about this film. And basically, I've been thinking about it since April of last year. And the film was supposed to be so different. The film was supposed to be so different to what it actually came out to be. And I don't know, maybe if you guys do want to hear the story about that one, it's basically Poised was supposed to be about Poised. He was much older in the original version. He was like 30 something. Poised would have lost his wife, and he's coping with it, and then he gets framed for the murder of his wife. That he always got framed in every murder. But that he was supposed to lose his wife, and I didn't even think of anybody at that point. And then I did the film, and no, I didn't like it. So I did it again with totally no idea, and it was just Poised by himself, which that wasn't good because that wasn't good for the film. So I came up with the character Amy as his best friend, kind of love interest. His best friend love interest to Poised, and I don't know, it just seemed natural to make her, and I want to thank Diana Evans for helping me so much with that. I love you. Like friends. But yeah, thank you so much for helping me with that. And she was a really cool character, and I think she came out really good.
He spotted luring the kids into an alleyway before running away. Now the police have been getting tips from one anonymous source, but they have not spilled details on who it is or what they will try to capture. Police say the
You might know all of the broadcasts are leading up to the big twist. Because every broadcast continues a story, and you hear all of them, which you just did. But every broadcast leads to the full story. At first, it's just kids got murdered. Okay, so you know that. And then the second was an anonymous source. More on that later. And then the third is Poised Summer got arrested. So those are the three that lead up to the big twist. Because the big twist is that he got framed. But the second one really special for having that, and we'll see why right now.
Now the police have been getting tips from one anonymous source, but they have not spilled details on who it is or...
So, one anonymous source is actually the murderer. The anonymous source is actually the murderer. I'm not going to reveal the name because that's another thing that I might be looking into for the sequel. But it's actually the murderer telling the police that Poised killed the kids, even though he didn't. He got framed. I hope that point is very clear. Poised did not kill the kids. He got framed. But yeah, the anonymous source is the murderer snitching on the police that framing the police, framing Poised that he did.
It was me. You made me leave him. You made me leave Josh, and look where I was. I was nowhere without him until I met Greg. You always put yourself first.
Fantastic. I was just trying to give you advice, and you never listened. That's why Josh walked out on you. Ignorant, and you always will be. Okay, so all the Amy and Poised calls are supposed to show their characteristics going against each other because they're so the same but different in each time. That didn't make sense. I'm sorry. They're so the same but could be different. They interact like really good friends because they are. But it's supposed to show you how they interact. And it might be how you and another friend interact. It's how they interact, basically. And just to show all the characteristics at play.
Hopefully you've been keeping up with the news to listen to what I did. It's been a while now. Expect a few knocks at your door.
You've been keeping up with the news to listen to what I did. That is a line that basically is taken as killing the kids. Probably been listening to see to what I did. Basically, the news talking about the kids. But you can also listen to it as listen to what I did. Listen. Listen to the news broadcast. Remember, listen to what I did. I framed you. The news is talking about the framing of Poised. One anonymous source is saying something. And the murderer is saying, listen to what I did. Basically, saying that he's the anonymous source and he's framing you. He's framing Poise. That he told the police. I think that's really cool. It can be taken both ways. And yeah, of course, expect a few knocks at your door. Might be him saying, I'm gonna come kill you. But expect a few knocks at your door is basically him saying that the police are coming for him. That the police are gonna get him because he's the anonymous source. Come. You wanna be in the video now?
Yeah. Hi, guys.
Say hi.
Hi. Hi,
Okay.
dude. There.
Yeah, this is the thing.
Okay.
This is the thing. Alright. So the fight was really fun to do because
Okay.
it shows what both of them are really feeling. This is the
Wow,
most.
you're
This is the most. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Do you want to get? You want to get down?
Yeah.
Here. Okay, so the fight. Hey, it's editing boys, and what I meant to say here was climax. Done. So basically, Poise is just letting out, and basically that leads to him saying that's why Josh walked out on you, which I think shocked a bit of you. But yeah, Josh is one of their exes, and he's saying he's actually showing how frustrated he feels at her right now because he knows Josh walked out on her, and she was playing it off as she thinks that that Poise made him leave. But no, he just walked out on her. Which is really interesting. And the fight is basically, he shows his actual feelings for her, basically. By saying the line, I'm one of the idiots that wants to be with you. And that line is really interesting because it is because a lot of people like Amy. Basically, the song at the end is called I'm a Fool to Want You by Frank Sinatra, which is basically a song about wanting someone that you can't have, you know you can't have, but that's how Poise feels in the scene, basically. He wants to have her, but he knows he can't.
The devil has known.
Hey, Amy.
Hey, Poised, what's up?
So, the scene starts off with him calling her. After a moment of just looking around, he calls her and confesses everything. He confesses that he likes her. Which, basically, that's the parallel that I kind of made, because that's the parallel, basically, someone in death row confessing everything. Let's say you're in death row, you're about to die, and just confess everything. You confess every little thing. And that's what the thing's supposed to mean. That's what it's supposed to actually be.
Good news. The alleyway murder has been found. His name is Poise Salmon, age 26.
The twist is what I came up with when I was thinking. The twist is what I came up with when I was thinking about this whole thing. When I was thinking about the new version. That's the first thing I came up with. When I was thinking of, even the old version, the first ever thing I thought about the story was Poise getting framed. One of the first things. And I'm glad that some of you actually got shocked, because I didn't think that would work. But hey, I'm glad that did work. The song at the end is called Radiohead, for exit music for a film, which I think is a perfect one to end this one. Just the lyrics are about running away with someone. And it's perfect to just end the movie.
We're drying up your tears.
So this is basically showing him unraveling, and there's basically moments before the police come. He's unraveling. He sits down and waits for the police to come because he knows if he tries to do anything, he's gonna get shot. And he gets pulled away for the film's closing. And yeah, that's basically the film. So I made this film when I was at the lows of my lows. My grandpa was sick, and I had nothing to do, basically. So my grandpa was a big inspiration for me while making this film. Making my entire channel, so I'm so happy. So So this film, as if, I think some of you saw in the credits, is dedicated to him. I love him. He got sick April, and that's when I started thinking about it. So I was at the lowest of my lows, so I made this low story because of how I was feeling.
Daddy.
So I'm just happy some of you enjoyed it, and Grandpa,
Daddy.
I miss you.
Daddy.
I love
Hey
you.
guys.
Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this breakdown. If you liked it, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Because there's more short films coming your way. And maybe more videos, types of videos. Like skits and other things. See you guys.
Sing us a song to keep us warm. Yeah.